feel like I haven't vlogged like this in a while.
We haven't had a real vlog in a while.
I'm missing it. I
miss you guys. Which sounds funny because like I know people will be watching this, so I miss talking to you because I know you're gonna see this and you're gonna have stuff to say. But in the moment, it feels like I'm saying that to the camera, which is funny. Anyway, so I feel like we've already made up our minds, but we are headed to a consultation just to kind of talk together and to find out more details and just make sure. But I feel like we've made our decision already.
Yeah.
I feel like we're set. So.
I agree.
Anyway, we will talk more about that in a little bit.
And just a little bit. We're on the way right now.
But yeah, so far, you guys, there are like 100 flies in our car.
Yeah, let's leave the door open. They come on in.
Get out. Get out. Nope, that one's still in. Anyway, it's been crazy. I feel like, yeah, we haven't vlogged a lot. It's been, the kids have just kind of been stuck inside a lot because it's been either thunderstorming or ridiculously hot out.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know in some places it gets over 100 degrees, but here, 90 degrees, 95 degrees, the humidity is just like, you literally could die because you sweat so much. You could dehydrate yourself and have a heat stroke very easily in the summer.
True. True statement. True.
It is true. So it doesn't have to be over 100 degrees to like be miserable and dangerous. So we've all been stuck inside. The girls have been driving each other crazy, which is in turn driving me crazy. So I just haven't really vlogged a lot. So anyway, we are gonna go and see you guys in just a few minutes. So we're about to go in and meet with the, I think the principal at the school that we want to send Tyler to. So hopefully things go well because I think that we want to send her to the school versus a public school versus homeschooling. So we'll just have to see, but I'm a little bit nervous. I don't want to send my baby away.
I know.
Even though a lot of days I do want to send her away.
It's hard because it's 5 days a week. And it's also hard because I just don't know about like, I don't know. School, I feel like kids get crushed in school. No, like I feel like they maybe just don't thrive as well as they could if you just like, if they were able to just go, still structured, but even though like homeschool. But I don't know, we'll see. Camera, look there you are, talk to the camera, you gotta talk. You gotta say hello.
Dada.
All right, let me see it. You're silly.
So we just finished with the tour of the school and it was intense. It was kind of intimidating. She asked us questions, like I just wasn't prepared for, I mean I think we're fine. The questions obviously were just about, hey bud, it's okay. The questions were just about our faith, you know, it's a Christian school, and so that was easy, but it was just still kind of caught me off guard, I think, like feeling like we were being interviewed, I guess. And then like looking at the application and the questions for our pastor and the questions for Tyler's old teachers, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is intense. So that's funny.
I wasn't nervous because I knew my answers were right, so if they don't like my answers, they're just because they're not right. Because they're wrong.
Okay, I feel that way, but I still in the moment was like, right? Is that the right answer? Because I think you have one you're looking for.
Well, I think it was the thing, you know, if they didn't like our answers, like I don't want our kid to go to that school because
that's true.
Like the answers I gave, I do feel like are like that's what I believe, and that's, if it's just some of the questions they ask, it's like if there's only one answer, you know what I mean? So it's like if they had a different answer for what they were looking for, like,
yeah, I don't think it was so much that. Like, I think she was just looking for like how we teach our kids and how we raise them. And
yeah.
Anyway, and I don't feel confident in that. Like, I feel confident in raising them, learning about God and Jesus, but I feel like I'm a failure of a parent every single day. Like, there's not a day that goes by that I'm a perfect parent. So that's where I'm like, I hope that this is good enough for you. Anyway, yeah, it was intimidating. The kids were a little bit wild. That was also challenging because we had to bring all 5 of them.
What's wrong? It's okay, we'll look for it.
We're about to hit meltdown mode, so we're gonna go get these kids something to snack on and head home, and then we can chat more about it.
Yeah. So we made a pit stop at our favorite place. Okay, it's one of our favorite places, Highway 55. Guys, what did y'all order to eat? Did y'all get hamburgers? You get a hot dog?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. Do you like grilled cheese?
Just a little bug trying to get you.
That's a gnat.
Yeah, it is.
A gnat? Oh, I thought she was like saying like that's enough or that's a gnat.
That's a gnat.
That's a gnat. So we are at, this place is one of my, like, I love this 50s feel. I was born in the wrong era for sure.
Yeah,
and Tyler.
My era was more 2250.
The future? You're from the future?
From the future.
Tyler made me really proud. Because she said, look, there's Elvis. And she was right. There's Elvis.
No treat.
My girl. Only
No
my
treat.
girl would know.
No treat. No ice cream.
Is he handsome? Yeah. The most. You think he's handsome? Look at that face.
Judy.
She's playing hopscotch. Judah's playing hopscotch over there.
Judy, this is our wild child. I was trying to get someone to watch her for us because she doesn't listen very well. She's at that age where she just kind of does her own thing.
Tyler, come on.
She is her own world. Daddy.
That's because I wanted to.
Judy, you're not going to get any.
Uh-oh, put your straw in there. Can I help you? There you go.
Thank you.
Because Mom took a shower. How long had it been since she took a shower, Mom?
That's very still.
Did we talk about that?
It's been a while.
Oh, look. What do you say?
You're welcome. Here you go, baby. Y'all's is coming, okay?
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Did you get one? Oh no, they didn't get you one. I'm sorry. She said, I don't want this either. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Judy, sit down.
Sit down, buddy. Eat your food. Oh, here, you can break it off. Here. There you go. That's a cool car right there.
Do we need them race them later when they're done their food across the floor?
Yeah, races.
Wow.
You don't want this? You got French fries? Yeah, I got French fries. I don't need the grilled cheese.
Yep, Daddy.
Cool. What you think, Tyler?
You got the engine.
Look at the engines. What you think, G? Danielle's doing a Facebook Live event at 8 o'clock tonight. Not for you. It will already have happened, but you can go watch it. Go check it out on our Facebook page. But after that, we're gonna chat about the school stuff. But actually, something really cool happened while I went and got coffee. So, well, I'll tell you about that later tonight when me and Daniel talk kind of about our thoughts on the school. Also, I almost forgot. I can't believe I almost forgot. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, go check it out. youtube.com/John Clark, JONCLARK. Link below. Go check it out. I have a new video up. I'm trying to post every Tuesday. So far, I've been consistent. So go check it out. It is up now. It was up on Tuesday. So go check it out. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what other things you might like to see in my videos. Just leave a comment. Leave me a thumbs up. Say hi. And don't be rude.
You guys, I just finished my Facebook Live video about our journey to health and wellness. It actually ended up turning more into a Q&A about oils, which is okay. It was fun. I think I didn't realize how much interest there really was in like natural wellness and like, sorry if you missed it, but I think we decided we're gonna do one on YouTube Live, just kind of bring the same thing, and then I don't know, we'll just maybe Instagram too, and then yeah, I want to try to talk more about these things and like do it regularly. I loved getting the questions. It was awesome. It really helped a lot, but sorry if you guys have had an interest in like natural approach to wellness and what we do here, and I haven't talked about it at all before because I didn't realize how many people were interested and wanted to know and wanted to like have a natural approach to health and wellness and had no idea like where to get started with it. If you missed it, we're gonna do it again on YouTube, so just stay tuned for that. I was nervous. I still feel nervous. Like it is still like I'm kind of coming down from it because usually like I can talk to you guys. You're my vlog and I've gotten used to this. But then sitting down with a topic where I feel like people are like looking to me for advice and I'm not just like, people aren't watching me for entertainment. I feel like it's a little more intimidating because I don't know, I just don't like to let people down, you know? I don't like to mislead people, so I don't. So I get very nervous, like, what if I don't know enough? What if I'm not, I don't know, whatever. It made me nervous, but I did it. And so if you guys watched it, comment below and let me know. Now I gotta go edit this vlog so you have something to watch tomorrow. But I feel good, I'm excited. It's health and wellness and like the natural living and like all of this, and oils especially, are something that get me so pumped and just, I don't know, excited and loving life and loving to talk about it. If you hear that sound, that's Francis. He's back with us. We like Francis, but I think John's mom's kind of like trying to steal him. She has been keeping him. Last time I told her it was fine. You know, he could stay here, but she asked me 3 times in the same like hour if I wanted her to take him back. So by the 3rd time I was like, all right, you can take him. It's okay, take him with you. I think John's dad has been traveling for work a lot, so he's out of town a lot, so his mom has kind of adopted Francis as her little company and buddy to keep her, you know, from feeling alone. So that's fine, but he's with us for the night, and so you hear him whining. He's like, I gotta go potty, and so we're gonna let him out. I just have to fill out this application for Tyler for school, and that makes me nervous. I don't know, I still feel like we thought we had decided. I know I said that, but now we're kind of like, is it the right thing to do? And maybe nothing's gonna feel right. Maybe we just like feel sad about sending her to preschool or to kindergarten in general. So maybe like there's not a right or wrong necessarily, but it's just kind of overwhelming, like the decision and knowing that it's gonna be from 8 a.m. until 2:45 every day. This seems so long. But I will say this, that her school, or the potential school, they said they don't let kindergartners sit for more than maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes at a time before they're up and moving around and doing something else. So that's very encouraging to me. I also know that this is a school that will foster her relationship with Jesus. Y'all know how much my girl loves Jesus. She loves her some Jesus. So I know this is a school she can go to where when they hear an ambulance, she can pray and that she's not gonna get yelled at or told to be quiet. I know it's a place where, you know, that she's going to learn to develop that relationship with God, and that is so important to us. And then in addition to that, she's going to learn, you know, the academic stuff, which I think they're really just learning to read, but she can already read. So she, I asked about that, and she told me that they'll split into different groups, like some that are better readers and then some that are really just learning. So she won't be left behind or sitting there bored because she's too far ahead. So I really do feel good about it. I just at the same time like simultaneously feel torn and just, you know, I don't know, emotional, I guess. So I'm wandering around because I'm like, I've had trouble focusing all day, and now the kids are in bed and it's quiet, and I finished my live video and I'm like, don't know what to do with it. But Everly's crying, so I need to go feed her. I love you guys. I'm so thankful that I have y'all and I can share my life with you and talk about things that are important and things that are scary and intimidating, things that make me feel proud, and just all of the things that I share with you guys. Thank you for being here to listen and watch. If you haven't subscribed, click on subscribe please, and click on the bell so you get notified when we post videos. And thank you for joining our family. So I will see you later. John, would you like to say goodbye?
I thought we were going to talk a little bit about the school.
I already did.
Well, I told them there was something cool that happened at the coffee place that I didn't tell them.
Oh, we got to talk about that. Okay, rewind. Forget what I just said. I'm going to take this upstairs where Everly is, and we're gonna tell you a couple things and then close out.
Yeah. So today
we're back.
We're back, and I want to just we want to just talk a little bit about our.
No, I was done. John wanted to.
Yeah, well, it was just really, it was kind of cool. So we went to a coffee shop that we go to, the Ugly Mug.
Rewind. We left the school, and we were both kind of like, how do you feel? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we were pretty sure when we went. You saw that. And then when we left, we were kind of like unsure.
Yeah.
And so we were both like just trying to think through it and talk through it a little, like, I don't know, just we didn't feel as like, yes, this is definitely like, oh, we're so glad. Like, it felt I don't know, it just felt hard. Like, it felt like, is this right? Like, we felt very confused. Okay. Now, we went to
Definitely. So I went to, and I couldn't tell if I felt confused because, like, you know, like, it's just her going to a different school than the other girls and being by herself, and, like, you know, I don't know, those kind of things. Just, I know she'll do great and do fine, but at the same time, it's just like, maybe it's just her getting older, I don't know. But I definitely felt like a little uneasy about it. And so we stopped at the coffee shop. So my boy James was there. I was like, "What up, James?" And he was all like, "What up, John?" And I was just saying that, you know, I needed to get work done. And he was like, "You should come work here sometimes." I was like, "Yeah, well, when the girls start back to school, their school's not far from here. They go to this school. It's at this church." And then he says, "Oh, actually, this is the pastor of that church." And the guy was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, or he said like, "Oh yeah, I pastor that church," whatever, something like that. I was just like, "Yeah, we really love the preschool and yada yada." And he was like, "Yeah, well, I'm not super involved in it, but it is great. The director there is awesome." I was like, "Yeah, we love her." And I told him we went to this other school to take Tyler, and I was just wasn't sure. You know, it was hard coming from that school that was so great. The preschool was so great, and the people were just so sweet and so nice. And he was like, "Well, if I can just give you a little recommendation, we have people that attend our church that actually teach at that school. Not only that, they had their kids attending that school before they taught there. They just loved it so much that they wanted to be involved and teach there." And so I was like, "Really?" So it was kind of a to me a God thing that affirmation that maybe we're, you know, that's the right decision, and it definitely made us feel a little bit better about the decision. And so now we're just waiting. Maybe she doesn't even get in. We'll see.
Yeah, I have to fill out the application. It's $100 application for you guys, and
anybody got money for that?
And they could reject her.
And if they reject her, we're gonna call it discrimination.
I can't see why they would reject her, but there's one other person that had a tour there after us, and there's only for kindergarten, and there's only one spot left.
Only one stinking spot left.
So we're gonna try to fill out this application, get it turned in tomorrow, and just hope that we beat the other person to it, or that, like, you know, whatever.
You know, and if we don't, I think that that's just another confirmation that that we're lazy and we wait till the last minute to get stuff done. So, just kidding. I think, you know,
no, it's true.
Yeah, it is true. But I think if she doesn't get in, that maybe it isn't the right fit. You know, maybe we do need to do something different.
I'm more comfortable with a private school than a public school.
I am too. I agree with you, and that's where I agree.
Me nervous.
We can't homeschool because it's just not gonna happen
this year.
And yeah, this year.
Tyler.
And then we I don't really want to send her to public school if we have to. But I did hear that the public school around here she goes to is like a nice public school. So if that had to be the case, I think we could do it for at least kindergarten. We'll see. Does anybody else feel that way? I feel like that more and more people are starting to kind of open their eyes. And I think it is social media. Social media is such a like huge driving thing that allows you to like learn stuff that you kind of wouldn't know otherwise.
I didn't even know there were this many rabbit holes here.
Speaking of rabbit holes, I just let Francis outside, and I let him out. I was looking at my phone.
I'll let him finish this.
I was looking at my phone, about to post a picture to Instagram. I see him run over to our neighbor's yard. I'm like, "Oh, Francis, not over there." But he just kind of stopped, and so I look back down at my phone, look up, and he's gone. I didn't see him anywhere. I'm like, "Where the heck did Francis go?" So I'm looking all around, and so I look down the side of our house. If you've seen our videos and you've seen like where we've done like the slip and slide and things like that, that side of the house. So I look down and I see him, and it looks like he's going to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, he's going to the bathroom. He's down there because it's kind of silhouette-y, whatever. And so I'm looking back to my phone, looking at stuff, whatever. Look back up, and he's still there. It looks like he's still going to the bathroom. I'm like, what is he doing? And then it's like it's been about a minute at this point. I'm like, okay, he should be done by now. And so I'm like, Francis, what are you doing? And mind you, it's like 10 o'clock, so I'm trying not to be loud and stuff. I'm like, Francis, what are you doing? Come here. So I start walking towards him, and then he bolts down towards the road. I'm like, what is he doing? Like, he's never done that before. But he's been staying up. He's been staying with my mom still, so maybe.
He's been staying up, like, he's been staying out way too late.
He's been staying up. He's been staying out way too late these days. He's so bad. So he bolts to the road. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm chasing after him because I don't want him to run A, in the road, or B, run anywhere because I'm trying to go inside. So then I look down because I'm stepping in mud and stuff. Look back up and he's gone. I didn't even see where he went. So then, where am I? I don't know. I'm losing my place. So then I walk, then I walk towards the road. I'm like close to the road, and I'm looking underneath the cars. I don't see him. So I get up and I see him bolt out from under the van towards our other neighbor's house in the direction of a friend that watches him sometimes. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, he's trying to run all the way down to their yard, which he does try to do that all the time. So I'm like chasing after him, running. He runs under our other neighbor's car to go. I'm like, what is he doing? So I finally get up to him, like, Francis, stop, stop. There's people outside there looking at me. I'm like feeling so stupid right now. So I'm like, Francis, stop running. And he finally stops, and I walk up to him. And right when I get close to him, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's not Francis. That's a freaking bunny rabbit. I've been chasing a stinking rabbit this entire time. So she's a rabbit trail, or rabbit, whatever you said. Rabbit holes. That made me think of that. Because I literally was chasing a rabbit this whole time. I thought it was Francis, and it looked like him. And this, when I saw the silhouette of the animal, it's like little ears were perked up, whatever. And it looked like little Francis ears. It had little white on. I mean, it looked like Francis. So I'm walking. So I'm walked down to this rabbit, and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Because there's people staring at me. They're on the bed of their truck, having a good old time watching me, and so I just turned around and acted like nothing happened. Like, oh, cool, yeah, I just run down the road sometimes for no reason, hollering Francis. Does that make me look crazy?
A little bit, but I think it's kind of funny.
It is funny. Anyways, this is an 11-minute clip. You're going to have fun going through this. But we love you guys. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. And check us out on Instagram. We are the Murrays. And Facebook. Go check out Danielle's oil video. Alright. That's it. We love you guys. We'll see you later.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Look. Bye-bye. Can't see you.